All right, guys, I apologize for the delay. Anybody out there? This is Mr. Lee. This is my first attempt at live streaming here at school. For anyone who may be at home listening, want to listen to a few things that we're going to play for you today and possibly answer your questions. Let's see here. Olivia Queen. I like some of your names. This is going to be fun watching. Hi, Olivia Queen. I guess there's no Olivia King, huh? Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Staying out of trouble at home today? Very cool. All right. So I know some of the chats are going to go by pretty quickly. So I'll try to catch what some of you are saying if you have any questions. So please, if I don't get to it, it's probably because I didn't see it or I'm in the middle of playing something. So that's okay. If you think of something, you can go ahead and just kind of put that on there. Hi, Deborah. Good to see you checking in. Well, first of all, welcome to all my Valley and Cornwell's students. Hope that you guys are enjoying your first day off of many days, which I'm sure you're going to find time to practice your instruments, as we do have a concert coming up you may or may not have heard. But today, we're going to have a little bit of fun here, kill some time on a Monday morning, and I'm going to go ahead and play a few things for you. One of the first things I think that a lot of kids like to play in band is a piece called, well, it could have many different titles. It's called Band Room Riff. Depending on which school you go to, I know we called it something different where I went to high school, but it kind of sounds like this. All right, a lot of marching bands will play that this time of year for football games. So I'm going to go ahead and try to show you that little melody that you can play on your instrument at home. Hi, Cute Sunflower. That's a really neat name there, Cute Sunflower. I'll never be able to figure out who that is. How is the sound? Oh, hi, Natalie from band. I'm not going to use any last names on here, just so everybody knows. I know what instrument you play, Natalie. Thank you. I do teach you every week. So can someone give me some feedback? Can you hear everything correctly? It's not too loud, too soft. Being this is the first one I've ever done. Yes. Is it too loud? You can hear me correctly, Natalie? Thank you. All right. I hope the video quality is good. We are at the mercy of the Wi-Fi here today, the internet. Sorry about the live thing. I don't know why that didn't open up. I'm going to have to play around with that. I just kind of did another live stream, just impromptu. I'll get better at that as I learn the software and I learn how to do this. I got my friends here. By the way, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I brought my turkey, as you can see. Gobble, gobble. Yes, very cool. Hi, Ashley. That's a turkey, Jordan. Unless you're referring to, hey. Oh, Natalie has her saxophone ready. All right, well, I guess I got to pick up the saxophone then. Give me a minute here. As you can see, I have all of my instruments out here on this table here. So I'll be grabbing quite frequently and trying to get to the different instruments. So saxophone. All right, so for those who may or may not know, this is the alto saxophone, or various size saxophones. All right, got to get the neck strap right. All right, cool. All right, so Band Room Riff. All right, happy early Thanksgiving. Jordan, you're blocking out again. Olivia, go ahead, go run and get your trumpet. It's okay, you're not gonna miss anything. I'm going to play it on saxophone first for Natalie since she has her instrument out. All right. So this is Band Room Riff. All right. So it starts on your note G, right? So 1, 2, 3, your G. Then it's going to go up to a B. Then to C. Then to C sharp, which remember we play C sharp with no keys down. All right, that's sort of our open fingering. And then it goes up to a D, which as we know is octave key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to play those successions of notes on alto sax. So G, B, C, C sharp, and D. You're going to play those 3 times in a row. So a little something like this. And the way to finish it off is with 3 high Gs. So octave key 1, 2, 3. And 3 low Gs. All right. So once again, let me do that one more time for our alto saxophone folks. So that's how you do it on alto saxophone. You can have a lot of fun with that. You can do it at different speeds. All right. Let's try it. I did play it on trumpet, but let me just show which fingerings we use for trumpet. All right. So back to the trumpet. So the notes on trumpet are going to be C, E, F, F sharp, G. Okay. You're going to play those notes 3 times in a row. All right. So once again, that's C, E, F, F sharp, G. So it sounds like this. And those last couple notes are our middle Cs, 3 middle Cs, and 3 low Cs. So that's how you play. We'll call it band room riff for the sake of this video. Again, depending on what school you go to, what school district, we'll have that at different names. There's actually a counter line, a counter melody that goes with that. If you learn how to play that, and you can do it with one of your friends. So someone can play this line. And then someone at the same time can play. So for my trumpet players, that's going to be C, B flat, A flat, G. And again, 3 times that progression, finishing with the 3 middle Cs and the 3 low Cs. All right, so that's what you would do on trumpet. Now, clarinet, you would do the same notes as the trumpet players. Remember, because clarinet and trumpet are both what we call in the key of B flat. We're B flat instruments. So we kind of share the same notes, but of course, different fingerings. So on clarinet, and forgive me, my reeds are dry here. So for clarinet, those notes would look like this. You're gonna play C, right, which is thumb 1, 2, 3. C, E, thumb in 1. F, which is just the thumb in the back. F sharp, which is just your E finger, finger number 1. Then of course, open G. Now, Mr. Lee is just kind of over exaggerating the fingers. We would never take our fingers as far off of the instrument to play. We want them hovering over top of the correct keys. And for a lot of my clarinet players, we do also remember that you can play G, open G, instead of just doing everything, all the fingers off. Okay, you can cover with 4, 5, and 6 and won't really change the sound too much. And that's a great way to get yourself ready for when we start to go over the break and you have to use all these fingers. It's kind of nice to have G set down there. So that's a little bit of a shortcut. You don't have to use it, but that would be cool. So band room riff on the clarinet. Now this last part, if you aren't able to play the high Cs over the break yet, you can just play You can play the low Cs those 6 times. But if you can play the high C, this is the fingering for it. So we're going to do our thumb and register key. All right, so thumb and register key together. And of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the pinky key that we're going to use is this one right here. This is going to be how you get the high C. All right, so you're going to be practicing going over the break from that G. So if you use that fingering I just showed you, the 4, 5, 6 fingering, it's a little easier to get to that C. And of course, the low Cs after that. So that's definitely something you can practice over the week that you conveniently don't have school until next Monday. All right, practice, as we say, makes permanent, not practice makes perfect, because that's not really true. Just you have to practice perfectly in order to be perfect. So if you practice wrong, you really can't be perfect. So I don't know why we really ever use that phrase, because it's kind of misleading. Anyway, I digress. Let me check in here. I haven't been looking at the chats for a while here. Okay, good. Jordan, everything's working out for you. That's good. All right. Oh, I see you're chatting back to each other now. That's cool. Olivia's back. Can you say, hi, Haley. She is my cousin. Hi, Haley. Cousin Haley. How are you? Oh, Deb's got her trombone out. Well, then, therefore, we must get the trombone. I happen to have one right here. All right, band room riff on the T-bone, as I like to call it. It just sounds cooler. I don't know why. So trombone, so the notes for band room riff, you're going to start in your B flat first position. All right, B flat first position. If there's anyone watching this video outside of our little Valley Cornwall's community, I'm sort of doing this with knowing what I've already taught a lot of my students, even some of my beginner ones. So if I'm discussing something that is something you haven't learned yet in your class at school, it is definitely something you're going to be learning. And there's, quite frankly, so many really good videos out there on YouTube that if you search for certain things that we're talking about, you're going to find some really good information. And I hope that I can grow that base of videos as well with the start of this one. So here we go, Deb, for you and any other trombone players. So band room riff is started out in B flat in first position. All right, and now we're going to go out to D in fourth. E flat in third. And now we're going to go into second position for E natural. And now first position F. Okay, so that's your notes, trombone player. So we got B flat in first. You have D in fourth. You have E flat in third. You have E natural in second, up to an F in first position. And again, you would do that 3 times. So you got something like this. And of course, those last 6 notes, high B flats in first position, low B flats in first position. If you're a trombone player who doesn't quite yet have that high B flat, or any brass player, if you don't have those top 3 high notes, you can easily substitute the low 3 notes. It's not going to really matter that much. But this would give you a reason to go ahead and practice that to start to work on getting some of those higher notes. And I'll probably do a separate video for brass players just on how to work on higher notes, how to get higher notes out of your instrument. It's actually not as hard as you think if you do the right things physically. But that's for another day. Oh, Jordan has her flute by her side. 3 smiley faces. All right. So, by the way, that counter line that I played on trumpet, I will, if someone reminds me through the chat, I'll give you what that counter line is, or when I see you at lessons next week. Well, you know what? Why don't I do that right now? So, trombone, you're going to start on that high B flat. All right. So, for you, you're going to go B flat. So, the descending line is going to be high B flat down to, so, I'm sorry, hold on. This is what's fun with live videos. You get to play different instruments. Okay, so trumpet players, I think I gave you that. It was C, B flat, A flat. Okay, so C, B flat, A flat, G. Okay. All right. So for my trombone players, we're going to go B flat first position, A flat in third, G in fourth, and then F in first. All right. So you're going to do something like. No, I missed it. I'm sorry. Duh. What am I doing? So C, B flat, A flat. Oh, G flat. Okay, I forgot G flat for you. I'm sorry. It's tough when you're like transposing in your head on live camera. It's not as easy as it looks. So B flat first position, A flat in third position. Then you're going to go G in fourth. G flat is in fifth. Good old fifth position. We don't use that one a lot yet in band, but no biggie. It's fifth position. And then F. So that was my bad. So you're going to go. And then back up to the B flat 3 times. Clarinet, same thing. You're going to go just like trumpet. You're going to go starting on the high C, if you can play the high C. Okay, so remember, register thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pinky, right hand pinky key. This one. All right. All right, always got to double check that. So you're going to go C, B flat, which is the register and A key. Okay, take the thumb off of the register. You're already on A. And then, of course, A flat, which is going to be is not as hard as you might think. This little side key here that we're always in class telling you, make sure you're not leaning on it when you're reaching your hands around to play that E. You're actually going to use the side of your finger to open up that key and just that key alone. And that's, of course, the A flat or G sharp key. And then, of course, open G. Now, if you are using that 4, 5, 6 fingering, as I told you before, you can actually do that for B flat, A, and A flat. You can keep that down. So from the C, you can actually keep that 4, 5, 6 down for all of that. Okay. All right. Flute. Flute people have been patiently waiting. Flute people. Flute. A flute. All right. So for you guys, a band room riff. All right. So let me just check in here. I got it. Technical difficulties. I got most of Holly Jolly Christmas down. Well, that's good because you're going to be playing it in front of like 2,000 people in about 2 weeks. So I would definitely make sure I keep on. I'm just kidding. It won't be 2,000. 800, something like that. Lacey's checking in. Hi, Lacey. Deck the halls. Oh, cool. Lacey Nat is saying hi to you via my chat. Isn't that fun? The flute. Yay. Mr. Lee's favorite instrument. And there's no sarcasm in there whatsoever. So on the flute, that band room riff, you're going to start on B flat. Now, I prefer using thumb B flat. So for all my flute students, right? A lot of us learn how to play B flat with using our thumb B lever key, our first finger, our fourth finger, and our pinky, which you certainly can play B flat that way. But as I've shown you guys in lessons, a little shortcut to that is slide the old thumb over here onto the B flat lever key. First finger, you don't have to use the fourth finger at all, and you're still going to have your right hand pinky or E flat key. And that makes it just a little bit simpler there for B flat. So that's the fingering I'm going to use. I'm not going to use this for B flat. So we're going to go B flat. D is the next note, followed by E flat. Okay. So B flat, thumb B flat, first finger pinky. D. So we got thumb 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No pinky for D, right? This is the one we do not use the pinky key for. Then we're going to put the pinky down for E flat. So we have, I'm sorry. The next note is E natural. All right. So again, our B flat lever key, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinky is E natural, which we have learned from playing the Star Spangled Banner. You need to play E natural for Star Spangled Banner. And then the last note is F. Thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinky. All right, so if we put those notes in succession, and of course, those last 6 notes are high B flats, which is the same fingering as low B flat, except we're directing our air in a different direction across the tone hole, and then 3 low B flats. So that's how you do that. The counter line to that is high. You're going to start on high B flat, A flat, thumb 1, 2, 3, left hand pinky, which is our A flat or G sharp key, and of course the pinky key here for A flat, and then G. You release. You already got G inside the A flat. Release the pinky for G, and then G flat. This is a note we have not played yet in band. G flat is G, so thumb 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to use 6 and pinky. All right, and then of course F. So that counter line would be all right. So all 3 fingers, you want them to go down at the same time. Your A finger, G finger, and your A flat key at the same time. So that's something to practice because we don't want dominoes. We want the fingers to close at the same time. Repeat that 3 times with the high B flats and the low B flats. All right, so far I think we covered that song on all of the wind instruments. We did it on saxophone first. We did it on trumpet. Did it on trombone, clarinet, and of course flute. Okay. Now there is, I don't think we have any drummers watching. But anyway, so let's check in here. What's going on? We got everybody here. I love how you guys are having your private conversations like in your chat. I love it. Okay. Lots of checking in with each other. Very cool. Hi, CC. I guess you logged in on Lacey's account there. Are you guys like standing outside of my doorway right now? Is that what's happening? Ugh. Okay, here's a tip. Professional trumpet player tip. I usually have my trumpet on the stand, right? But because I'm kind of surrounded in my desk area, I had to lay my trumpet down. And if you lay it at the wrong angle, all the spit that's in your horn will run out the back in your mouthpiece. Then you got to put it up your mouth. And it's a pleasant little surprise for you. So professional trumpet player tip, don't lean your trumpet down in this direction because the spit will just, gravity does work. The spit will make its way to the mouthpiece and then, good stuff. All right, so what do we got here? I say flute players don't have to really worry about that. We're outside, or do you mean we're outside? Mr. Lee likes, apostrophes in my contractions. I'm one of those teachers. I, like proper grammar. Cute Sunflower is laying on the couch. It must be nice. It must be nice. I don't know what that feels like. I won't know that until probably Thursday. All right. So what do we want to do here? Deck the halls. What else? I'm sorry. I'm reading here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So you can play. The most common way to start Deck the Halls on trumpet is on a C. I'm sorry, you're going to go. Actually, no, I'm going to give you guys a better key for that. This kind of gets a little. So you're going to start on G. All right, that's a good key for you guys. So start on G, and you just kind of go down the C scale there. Okay, so that's it. G, F, E, D, C, D, E, C. Okay, and again, you guys can go back and rewatch this later to get the notes, and you can pause it and slow it down and all that other good stuff. But that's what you want to do on trumpet. Okay, just giving you that. All right. Someone asked for Baby Shark. You guys really want to hear me play Baby Shark? Have we not got enough of Baby Shark yet? Who wants to hear me do Baby Shark? Anyone? Baby Shark? Yeah, okay. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Did you put enough la's in there? So we're gonna go. So that part, the fa la la la. So for trumpet players, D, E, F, D, E. D, C, B, C. Now they're the same notes for clarinet. For our clarinet players, just obviously different fingerings, but you guys would do the same thing there for Deck of the Hall. So I'm sure we'll do a couple more of these live broadcasts between now and the holidays. So for anyone, maybe we'll do some, like, show you just some quick Christmas songs, Hanukkah songs that possibly you could do on your instrument. All right, Baby Shark. Okay, so you know, to put it in a band-friendly key, and the reason why Mr. Lee says that is the real key. If you wanted to play along with the recording that you would find on YouTube or whatnot, it kind of puts it in. Not that you can't learn on your instruments, but if you wanted to play along with it, it's going to put it in some notes that we don't typically play in elementary school band commonly, but these are notes you're going to learn eventually anyway. So I'm just going to give it to you in what we call the band-friendly key. So Baby Shark for trumpet, it's basically, for all these instruments, it's 4 notes, a total of 4 notes on the instrument. So for trumpet players and clarinet players, it's going to go D, E, G. That's your Baby Shark. And then the do, 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 all G's. That last note, trumpet players, is F sharp, second valve. Okay. Clarinet players, same thing. Okay, you're gonna start on C. I'm sorry, no, you're not. I lied. You're gonna start on D. All right, so you're gonna play D, E, G. D, E, G. And then again, the do, 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 all G. So this is actually a good way to practice your tongue. It's also a great way to annoy your parents all week long here in this song. But it will serve a dual purpose, all right? Possibly annoying parents and also practicing your tonguing, all right? It's like, it's kind of a win-win. But so clarinet players. And then your last note again, F sharp, which is just the E key. All right, just E key, F sharp. Flute players, you're going to start on C. You're going to play C, D, and F are going to be the main 3 notes that you use for Baby Shark. So C, D, F. Then you have the do, do, do's. And the last note will be E natural. So you're already on F, thumb 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last Baby Shark, that's going to be your 5th finger, E natural. Again, Valley Cornwall's kids know that that's E natural, like we do in the Star Spangled Banner. Romiel's checking in. All right, cool. Lacey is a unicorn. That's interesting information. All right. Baby Shark on the saxophone, because, you know, it just keeps getting better and better. Baby Shark on the saxophone, you're going to be starting on A. All right. So you're going to start on A, 1 and 2, to B, first finger, and then to D, octave key, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Then your last note, C sharp, again on the saxophone, that is, you know, our open note. There's no fingers on that one. All right, no fingers on the C sharp. All right, so there it is on saxophone, and then finally the trombone. Trombone, we have. All right, same notes as the flute, but much different positions, right? You're going to be starting on your C. I should go this way so you can see the slide. So C, D, F, right? So sixth position. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm picking up these instruments. They're like freezing cold. Now, you can do a shortcut on trombone. For those trombonists out there, you don't actually have to, for the note F, you don't actually have to come back into first position. You can go back out into sixth position. So you can technically go. You can go back out into sixth position if you want to keep everything kind of in this area. If you just wanted to go 6, 4, 6, you could do that. I don't find it, quite frankly, to be a big deal going 6, 4 to 1. I don't really find that to be a huge issue. But for some people, and for our real trombonists out there, I mean, it's important to show you that is an option, that you can do that. And then, of course, the last note is E natural, second position. All right, out into there. All right. So there's Baby Shark all on that. All right. So who else? Anyone else new joining the cast here? We got Romiel. Cool. Hello. Oh, Julia. Hi, Julia. Plays the clarinet because it's in all caps. Very cool. What? And the second part of Baby Shark on the clarinet. Oh, the second. What second part? So on the clarinet, it's you're gonna play D, E, G, right? They're basically your main 3 notes. D, E, G, 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 right? Let me put this down. And then, of course, that F sharp there on the end there. F sharp, first finger. All right, and that's how you do that. All right. Who else is that? Come out. Cece is trying on Michaela's wheelie shoes. Oh, that's going to end well. Yes, wheelie shoes out in the hallway. Yeah, someone's getting hurt, I think, with wheelie shoes and Cece. So, we're here on, well, I should say I'm here on Parent Teacher Conference. It's always fun to talk to some parents about you guys, so how well you're doing. Of course, I see everyone in this little live broadcast here. This chat room is doing really well in band. Very good students practicing at home, I'm sure, and a lot of fun to play with. So, and to teach, of course. So we're going to be doing more of these in the future. Might even bring some special guests on, some other teachers, perhaps some appearances by principals. I don't know. We'll see where this goes. As long as people want to watch and are learning something from it and having a good time, we'll continue to do that. All right. And this is a lot of fun. And you can record yourself playing at home. And don't forget, you can share these videos. You can email them to me. Don't forget to go onto my website. There's a lot of resources on there that you can take advantage of. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up because we have some other things to do today. I'm sure you guys have to get to practicing. I'm sure you've been waiting a long time to do that. And was this a new? All right, I got to learn how to translate chat ease. I think I have some special guests waiting outside the door, and I think they want to come in and say hi. Do you guys think I should let them in to say hi to everybody? What do you think? All right, let's see who we got standing outside. I have to, give me a second here. I have a table full of instruments, but I have to move. All right, let's see if we can let them in. Come on in. I mean, sort of. All right, let's see if we can let them in.
Hello.
Say hello to the world.
Hey, Natalie.
Let me move my expensive instruments.
Julia. I need to get my shoes on that you took off. Hi.
There's like a delay on your phone.
Yeah.
Let me move my expensive instruments.
Hi guys.
All right, let's say hello
Hi.
because we're gonna sign off here.
Oh look, they said hi guys.
Yeah, there's your chat. So we got some Valley students in the chat room as well.
Why you
These are all Cornwell's folks.
We're helping decorate.
So we got Lacey who plays trumpet.
Yeah.
And we got Cece who also plays trumpet, and we have Michaela who plays the flute and has wheelie shoes.
I was trying them in the whole way.
Did you fall?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. No, she had one on. I had one on.
I went in the
we
middle
were
of
doing
that,
this and we fell on.
And then they
each
pulled
other.
me down.
Okay.
Because she tried to get in the middle. I'm shook.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What's that?
It says I'm shook.
No clarinets.
No clarinetist.
Oh, well, that's because I don't know why. I don't really have a good reason for that.
Oh, do you guys like my dabbing unicorn shirt?
Oh, I didn't notice it was dabbing. Isn't the dabbing thing not done yet? Are we still
It is,
dabbing?
it's done.
Practice. How do you not see?
I thought the dab thing was like 5 years ago.
It
All right.
was.
I'm starting to sound old.
Union.
Oh, yes, Philadelphia Union. All right, well, let's wrap it up. I might do one of these. I don't know if you guys are going to be around tomorrow. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow just to have fun. We'll see. I don't know. See what's going on tomorrow. So if you guys want to just again subscribe to the page, you'll get notified if I go live. It will show you. And I might do a couple more fun things tomorrow since I have some time to do that. If not, everyone have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy the rest of your week off. Touch your instrument, only on the days that end in the letter Y. That's the only time you should do it. That would be wonderful since you're going to play a concert. Yes.
Hey, I'm working on my
Yes. Don't admit that to the world, please.
Doing on my high C's. I am.
Good.
I want to try.
She is going to. The world has just now witnessed that. She now has to follow through. So
That was myself.
That's how delayed it is.
it is really delayed. All right. Anyway, everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Until next time.
Peace.
Yes, we are.